Cool. Hi guys, Rianne back with you again today, and I just wanted to talk to you about good news. Have you ever received good news? That exam that you were stressing about and you find out that you passed the exam with flying colours, or you received some good news where your best friend told you that they're actually going to surprise you with some tickets to see your favourite artist in concert, but guess what? You've only gone and got the best seats in the house. Or have you had good news where you find out that person that you've liked, yes, that person you liked, told you that they like you back. Now, you could respond on two different spectrums here. You could be absolutely going insane with excitement, just running up and down the place. Or you could be on the other side of the spectrum where you kind of chilled and relaxed and like, actually, that's quite cool.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, regardless of what it is, I believe that you would respond firstly by telling someone about that good news. So, the Bible is full of good news. For example, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John are known as the Gospels, and the Gospel means literally good news. So for example, in John, Jesus speaks about bringing life and life to the fullness for people. And for those who may have needed healing from some form of sickness or illness, he'd heal them. For those who maybe needed love because they hadn't experienced love, he'd bring that to them. And for those who needed forgiveness of things they'd done wrong, he'd forgive them. And for those who even had lost the sense of who they were, he'd bring them their identity. And for that, their initial response is just to share the good news of what Jesus had done in their lives. And Christians believe that sharing of the good news is called evangelism. So, evangelism isn't about standing on street corners, yelling at people. It's about stories. And firstly, it's about your story. It's about the moment you were born until this very moment in time, and how God may have impacted your life, the things that you've been through. Ultimately, each story is different, but it's unique. Your story is unique. Secondly, it's about your friends' stories, the things that they've been through, the things that they've experienced, and ultimately just listening to their stories, being there for them, and just supporting them through everything, and how God may actually be able to impact their lives as well. And then lastly, it's about God's story and the love that he gave for us all, and sharing that with so many people, because ultimately God has done so much for us. So I encourage you to be a storyteller and maybe even pick up the Bible and see what the good news is that everyone is always talking about. There are so many stories in here for you to read. So spread the good news. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you know someone who'd be interested in some of these videos that we've just watched, or even the video you've just watched, please go ahead and subscribe and share it with people on social media and spread the good news.